text like Nike, let me give you a good night kiss.
Okay, I'm sure what you guys were all waiting to hear, you're finally gonna hear. Zach LaVine got traded. My little cousin called me, and then my other little cousin called me, and I was like, all right, something happened. Zach LaVine to the Kings. One thing, I was not so happy about the trade. At least 5 people texted me, at least Zach is wearing purple now. Great! Thank you! I have to be a fucking Kings fan, but at least Zach's wearing purple now. Like, if someone tied me to a chair and said, guess where he got traded to, it would be in my top 3. But no one did that. Was it not in focus that whole time? What's up, YouTube? It's Check Like Nike back with another video from Nike's Corner. Now, I feel super fake even saying another video from Nike's Corner because I deadass probably haven't done one of these in like a year or 2. I've really just been doing vlogs mainly. Like, it's the only time that I really feel the vibes to make a video. I've also been getting super busy with like work. I started doing freelance videos for others so that now when I do have the time to edit, I kind of focus my energy there, so I don't really want to take away from that. Now, excuse me if I sound sick because I was literally deathly ill the day that Zach got traded, honestly. That's not why I was ill, but that certainly didn't help. So I'm gonna give you guys my opinions on these crazy trades. This is one of the craziest trade deadlines that I've been around for. Like, I don't think I had like a jaw-dropping moment like that since KD to the Warriors, honestly. Luka Doncic traded for Anthony Davis, essentially, with all the other excess BS in there, is probably one of the craziest trades of our time, if not like ever. 2 first All-NBA players traded mid-season, not even in the summer, is nuts. As you can assume, we're all probably reacting in a similar fashion. Even the literal sports world kind of went ablaze that day on X, which I still call Twitter. So yeah, it was just shocking and random as fuck. Like, I don't know if Luka was in on it because I did some like a little bit of a deep dive and I was stalking Dorian Finney-Smith, who used to play like here in Brooklyn. But before that, he was playing with Luka on the Mavs. So I went to look at like his profile and I saw this Instagram post and Luka literally commented, like you could see it right when you click on it, and Luka goes, "Why didn't you get 77?" Kind of foreshadowing considering he got traded way earlier and this was on January 4th. Like, did Luka know he was going to the freaking Lakers? He looked really depressed to me. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the loyalty of the franchises and blah blah blah. It's sad, obviously, when you get traded, but it is a business and you're getting hundreds of $millions, so like, I feel like it's okay. I wouldn't complain with that type of money. You can send me wherever you want, boo. Really. I'll go, I'll play. I mean, I certainly wouldn't complain about living in Los Angeles either. The fuck? I don't think Luka's unhappy. I just think it came as a shock to him. But yeah, it makes me wonder why he commented that on Finney Smith's picture. Like, did you know you were going to LA? And then I heard rumors that he just closed the deal on a house a week ago for $15 million in Dallas. So that makes me think maybe he didn't know. And I've seen some pretty cold-hearted trades before in my life, like D-Rose literally getting traded out of Chicago. I don't put it past the NBA to have not told Luka. To have not told Luka. Then Braun got on Twitter acting like he didn't know. That I don't believe. Yeah, I saw the Warriors on their knees begging for help, crying for KD back and like a bunch of other people. I was at a Warriors game last week, which I will be posting that vlog as well. Ass, bro. Oh my god. What? Even Curry dead ass looks like he doesn't want to be there. He looks miserable. But they just got Jimmy bitch Butler, whom I hate. I don't know why. I just can't stand Jimmy. I think he's super obnoxious. And every time I say this, he does something obnoxious and just reiterates my point. Crying. Every time he wants to leave a team, he cries. I can't stand him. He did some damage to my T-Wolves back in the day. Zach LaVine got traded for him, which probably was the root of all hatred. Then he just kind of started being a bitch in Miami, and I don't know why Golden State took him, because when he wants to go, he's gonna be a bitch to you too. Next one out should be Steph. That's who should leave. Steph should leave. But I know what it's like to I don't know what it's like. But to be with a franchise your whole career is kind of like a cool and noble thing. So I would actually like Stephen to retire as a Warrior. Although I could see him going to Charlotte to retire. Oh, that's another, I should talk about the opposing end of that. Wiggins in Miami. I fucking loved Wiggins. Me and Wiggins have a love-hate relationship. I've definitely talked my shit about Wiggins in the past. The Timberwolves star and #1 pick. That I was right. Let's look at the stats, shall we? Now it's his 5th season in the league, so he should already be an all-star. But at the end of the day, he's a solid player if he does play a role player. But I feel like he is a piece to Miami, so I don't know if he's going to be... I don't know if there's anyone dominant enough to be the leading factor there. I mean, in time, he and Tyler Hero will be cool together. Bam Adebayo. So it's not an awful lineup, but look, if someone doesn't want to be there, like, there's nothing worse than having a toxic player on your team. So is having Wiggins there better than Butler? 110%. Because Wiggins is like a quiet little cutie pie. He's not going to make a problem. So yes, congratulations, Miami. Good for you. I love Wig. So I hope you guys do well. Because I honestly couldn't stand the Heat just because of Jimmy Butler. So now I'm conflicted because I love Steph Curry. But whatever. KD almost went to the Mavs, but he could stay his bitch ass in Phoenix because washed ass team. You guys say what you want, but like, Clay is no longer prime Clay. Kyrie's no longer prime Kyrie. Another bitch who likes to complain. I don't mind Kyrie, I'm just saying that is what it is. Clay, Kyrie, and KD, did they play well in Brooklyn? Did they get anything accomplished in Brooklyn? No. And when they almost got something accomplished, he left. There was injuries. So why would we group them back together? Don't get me started on that topic because guess who's back together? Bro, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. I did not like them in Chicago. When DeMar left, I was kind of happy and I only got 3 months. Because I want Zach to be, I'm not saying I want him to be the best on the team, because if Zach is the best on the team, it's likely not a winning team. Which, I don't mean Zach's a bad player, I just think he would be a phenomenal secondary player. Like Klay Thompson was to Steph, like Kyrie was to LeBron. I'm just saying, like, that's not that they aren't good players, it's just they don't get the job done alone. And here he is in Sacramento. Sabonis is cool. I don't think they're going to be a bad team right now. They're 8th in the West, which isn't bad. But Zach's been on shitty rosters his entire life. He was with the T-Wolves on a phenomenal roster that they never let go. Then he went to Chicago on a shitty roster that got kind of okay for a minute. Lonzo got injured, then DeRozan came, and then DeRozan left. And it's just like, DeRozan's also getting up there too now. He's not the youngest player. Nor is Zach. He has time, but like, turning 30 next month. I would have traded Vooch. Chicago fans gotta be hurt. Bro, Dallas fans I know are hurt. They brought a coffin to the arena. But Chicago fans gotta be hurt too. I don't know. I don't feel Zach really ever really got that love. But maybe now that he's been there for so long, they started to love him. Especially when he was pretty loyal to the Bulls. He never talked open about trades. Like, he was cool. Like, I think he loved Chicago. I hope he's happy in Sacramento, but I feel like Bulls fans might be a little upset. To lose like your one guy that like you've had for X amount of time and then he technically was the best player on the team and like they traded him away. They're back in rebuild mode, but Chicago doesn't know how to rebuild, obviously. But as you guys know, I like LaVine. He didn't have the best debut in NBA history. I might have put in a parlay the opposite. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that that's my favorite player, so like obviously I'm gonna give you my opinion on this. I'm not gonna be a hater, but I'm also not the most excited. I heard rumors of him going to GSW and I was so freaking excited and he didn't go. I've also always wanted to see Zach on the Lakers my entire life because I grew up a Lakers fan and my hiatus is gonna be done soon when LeBron retires. But I've also, another thing, I've started to warm up to LeBron this past season or two because I wouldn't say I was a LeBron hater. I'm just not a fan. But I also want to give him the respect he deserves as an NBA fan, so I've warmed up to LeBron. It's just like when you're such a diehard Kobe fan, like growing up, you just like programmed to hate the other most dominant player in the league. Like I feel like a lot of Lakers fans spent years not liking LeBron. So it's kind of just like natural instinct. But like I've warmed up to him. I'm going to give him his respect. Like obviously I'm happy to have seen him play during my time because like I didn't get to live Michael Jordan. So at least I got to live through this one and see it. But whatever. So yeah, I've always wanted to see LaVine in a Lakers jersey, so I was hoping that he would go there, but he didn't. So I think Zach's happy about that. I know he's like from the West Coast, so he's definitely got a lot of family out in the California region because he's from Seattle, and I know like his wife's sister is married to someone who's playing right now for a California team, so like I'm sure he's happy to be there. And plus he ran his course in Chicago. I wanted him out, so I can't sit here and complain to you guys that he's getting traded when I literally wanted him to get traded. So, am I happy where he got traded to? Not particularly, but whatever. You know, I wanted him out. I think his time was up in Chicago. They're dumb. The GMs and everything, they're just dumb. They fumbled so many bags. So I can't say I'm shocked because a few years back before he got his a new contract, Sacramento offered him like a max deal and then he was, I'm pretty sure, was going to sign it and then Chicago just matched it. They've been saying Zach LaVine to Sacramento for years. Like, I genuinely remember being in high school thinking Zach LaVine was going to Sacramento. So this is nothing new. So I cannot say I'm shocked. Now let's talk about those other little trades. Brandon Ingram's going to Toronto, which I'm not like totally opposed to because I'm going to be in Toronto. So I'm going to see, I was going to see him regardless. I had Pelicans tickets. I have Pelican tickets for late February, but I guess I'm going to see him in Toronto. Do I want to talk a little bit about Jimmy and Curry? I think it'll help. Certainly, Steph definitely needs help. I would like to see Stephen be Stephen again. Like, it's so boring to see Curry with no light in his eyes. I just don't like Jimmy Butler. And I don't know if they're going to bump heads because I can't stand Jimmy. I don't even really want to truly give my opinion on this because I'm so biased to not liking Jimmy that... Also, Jimmy and Draymond, are they going to work together? Like, two narcissists on the same team? I don't know if that's going to work. Ooh, Marcus Smart to the Wizards. Rip. Oh, that's another thing I was mad about. Chris Middleton. I don't think that was a good trade. I said that and someone disagreed with me. But I think Middleton and Giannis never, like, they played so well together. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know that he's getting older, Chris Middleton, but like, Kuzma? It's nothing phenomenal. He definitely has potential. I loved Kuzma when he came into the league, but like, I don't know if I just feel this way because I had to see him on the Wizards, which is absolute hell. I don't know if that was a good trade. I feel like maybe they're looking out for their future, but I kind of fucked with Chris Middleton on the Bucks, so I don't know if I particularly like that trade. Dennis Schroeder to the Pistons. Did you guys see what Dennis Schroeder said? That this was like modern day slavery? Sir, that is so insensitive. One, to the slaves. Oh, they're moving me to a different state all the time, but they're giving me hundreds of $millions. I'm a slave. He is so lucky there are no slaves alive to hear that, because I don't know how the internet did not freak out about that. You guys canceling people left and right. You didn't cancel Dennis Schroeder for saying that out-of-pocket comment. You're so ungrateful. You have one of the best jobs in the world. The smallest percentage of the world's population, of basketball playing population, is in the NBA. And you're gonna call yourself a slave? If you don't want to get fucking traded, play better. I would have traded him a 4th time today if I heard that shit. Looks like he's staying in Detroit. That was his punishment. You want to complain? Play with the Pistons now, buddy. Also, random, LaMelo robbed. Bro, LaMelo had such a good season. I know that, like, I know he has time, so I'm not, like, super angry about the robbery, but, like, I feel like he could have been an all-star. Also, if we're having 3 teams this year, why didn't they just give more spots to the all-stars? There's 3 teams. There's Shaq, Kenny, and, the bald guy? What's his name? Whatever, there's 3 teams. So why didn't we just put, like, a few more players, you know? D'Lo, sorry. I scrolled to December and I'm just laughing. D'Lo back on the Nets is crazy. Why are you guys passing D'Angelo back and forth like that? I know these are very vague and simple opinions. I just wanted to touch base on all of them so that if anything I ever said comes to light and I'm right about something, I will snippet this clip and throw it in there. So yeah, I will say one thing. Congratulations to Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons for having the best job in the freaking world, not playing and getting really a shit ton of money. So, like I said, keep on hating Jimmy, guys. Keep on loving Zach. The world is healing. Now I'm finally done talking. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts as well down below so that we can argue a little bit. What's my outro? Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, Nike out. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, Nike out.
Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike.